Hi, I'm Novel Mike, and here are a few of my quick opinions. So, E3's over. It was fun, good and bad overall. I think Nintendo had probably the best showing, and they certainly interest me the most with the Treehouse Live at E3 stuff that they were showing with live gameplay of a bunch of different games. They showed Xenoblade Chronicles, showed me for more than 30 minutes of gameplay, and because of that, I went back and finally played Xenoblade, the first one, and I'm really liking it, and I'm mostly through it now, but it was a great game, and I cannot wait to play X now, and that better come out next year. Nintendo also demonstrated the amiibos, or at least showed them off, and I think a lot of people are kind of negative on them right now because we don't know exactly how they're going to work. We barely know how they're going to work with Smash Brothers, and it doesn't seem like all really that interesting. Nintendo, if you're not planning to do this, I'm going to give you a really, really good idea. Make it so if you say buy a Marth character in Smash Brothers, you can take that character, put it on your Wii U gamepad while you're playing Mario Kart, and now you can play as Marth in Mario Kart. This gives you options for DLC, and it makes it so that every single one of those characters works in multiple games, and it gives something interesting to the people who buy them and who really like those characters. Smash Brothers is about, enjoying the vast variety of Nintendo franchises, and for me personally, I would like to see that explored more in other games. Stuff like Mario Party, Mario Kart, and other games like that. This would be a great opportunity to do so, and it would make those figures sell like crazy. I would buy a ton of them. Do this, please. Okay, thank you. Outside of that, I got to play the Destiny Alpha. That was really, really good. It was surprising to me because I honestly went in with fairly low expectations because I didn't really understand exactly what it was going to be. And now that I've played it, I got it. It is awesome. I cannot wait to play the beta later this month and bring on launch because that could probably change how a lot of games play going into the future. If it's as good as the alpha was, which was in such a good state for an alpha, even if you want to call it an early beta because it's so far along anyway, it was really good. And it tells you something when the only thing people were really complaining about was the voice acting. If that's really the only problem that people had with that entire thing, when probably, several 100,000, if not 1 million people were playing it, you got a good game on your hands. Good job, Bungie. I cannot wait to play more. God, the 17th can't get here soon enough. Another kind of funny thing that actually happened this past weekend, EA, a couple demos of theirs for Xbox Live ended up getting price changed to something that was incorrect. They were charging $5 for the UFC and FIFA 14 demos. They said that this was a price error and it was fixed later on in the day. However, that didn't stop pretty much everyone from thinking the worst about it and assuming that EA was going to start charging for demos, or this was some kind of test and they were exploring to see if people were really willing to pay for the demos and stuff like that. I find this really interesting because I was kind of among that. I really wondered what exactly was going on because most of the time when something like this involves EA, it generally is not a joke or a mistake. It's something they actually intend to do. And I think that's part of their public perception that they have a problem with right now. I think it's really interesting that everyone goes to the negative right away. Most people don't think, oh yeah, it's just a mistake, no big deal. No, everyone's pretty much like, oh God, what has EA done now? They really need to work on their public perception. I really think that, they aren't an entirely bad company. They have done some actual good things. I mean, they've made some really great games. People greatly love their games. They sell millions for almost everything they publish. It's just that they have this really negative persona about them, and I really think they need to work on that. They have made some strides with providing free games for Origin users and stuff like that, but there's certainly a lot more they could do, and I think that they should really pursue that. Get gamers behind you. If you get gamers behind you, not only do you make your sales better, but it helps your public image as well, and that makes people who aren't into gamers a lot more interested in your company as a whole. It makes marketing a lot easier too. You guys can make the best games in the world, but it doesn't help anything if everyone's worrying about, oh, how is EA going to screw me over this time in this game? That's how a lot of people feel right now, and they really should fix that. I don't think it'd be very hard either. I mean, just pay attention to what your fans want and go through with it. Don't just do what's best for your company at the bottom line every single time. Take a risk. it may help you over on the end, even if you have to do something that, may hurt your profits a tiny bit right this second. But that's all I had to say for today. I'm going to do hopefully a longer video later this week about some other stuff, and I will talk to you more then. As always, I'm Novel Mike. This was my opinion. If you liked what I had to say, leave a comment down below. If you didn't like what I have to say, leave a comment down below. If you like this, please like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye.